Everyday life's happening. Some days are more eventful. Others, living protected with insurance you can depend on changes your life for the better. We insure the people and things you care about. Not Agency. We'll help you find the right coverage so when life happens, you have the right insurance protection for your family and business. When life happens, live protected. Not Agency for all your insurance needs.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Tuesday, May the 15th. And gosh, he's here with us today, Bill Clark, who has the man who has his hands in everything in Central Missouri and Columbia, right?
And I'm live and in color today.
You are? You're alive? How old are you, Bill?
85 going on 6.
85 years old, and you're still doing... I don't know how you do everything that you do. All the events that you attend, all the performances. I couldn't keep up with you.
I had breakfast in New Franklin this morning. I had lunch at the Percy Creek Yacht Club. I'm here.
Right.
I got to write a column between now and 6. Back out to Rocheport, and at 8 o'clock tonight I'll be over at Stevens.
Yeah, and you know, we used to joke about it. Bill had this escort service for, what was it, Clark After Dark? You had your escort service for women over 80?
That's it.
And, what was it, Libby Gill and Irene Haskins?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and several others.
Right.
Long departed.
Okay, but the escort service is out of business now. But anyway, Bill Clark is here to talk about the Rocheport Hall of Fame. This is the first ever, right?
The first one. I've been a member of the Friends of Rocheport, which is their historical society, for a number of years. And last May, I guess it was, I went to a meeting. I go to their quarterly meetings because they serve food in those quarterly meetings, and that's very important.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And I listened to their tale of woe, but they didn't have anybody on the board anymore. They couldn't get board members. So, you know.
You were on the board now.
I'm on the board. And then Gene Bauman, I think you know Gene, and he and I got our heads together. And we went through the history of Rocheport pretty good, and it became obvious that some of the heavy hitters in this county and this part of the state came out of Rocheport. And they went ahead to do some tremendous things in this world. And there's nothing there, even in the Historical Society itself, to recognize those people. And so we put our heads together, and we came up with 2. One of them was Charles Chandler II, and the other one was William Woods. And we run down all of their descendants and so forth. So on May the 20th, at 3 o'clock, we will have the induction ceremony for Charles Chandler II. Well, his great-grandson, we hope, is going to be here. He has some family situation. He may or may not make it. And then the Kemper family, which has that bank in Kansas City, I think Commerce Bank, they're the direct descendants of William Woods.
Okay.
And then William Woods University will have their representative there, too. So
this will be the first annual Rocheport Hall.
No, it will not be the first annual.
What?
It's the first ever. It can't be
the
annual
first
till it's the second one.
Okay, thank you for correcting me. So this will be the first ever. Next year, it will be the second annual.
You got it, baby.
Thank you, Bill. 85 years old. Yeah, how can I not have you correct me? So the first ever Rocheport Hall of Fame will be held when?
3 o'clock, that's when we're going to unveil everything at the community building.
In Rocheport.
In Rocheport.
Okay.
And that's a Sunday afternoon, May the 20th.
Okay.
And that community building was saved over 100 years ago by Charles Chandler II, who grew up there.
And you're going to tell that whole story.
We'll tell that whole story.
All right. We're out of time for today, Bill. But everybody will be looking forward to hearing your story at the Rocheport Hall of Fame on Sunday, May 20th.
That's right. And if anybody's over 80 and needs an escort home, I'll take care of it for them.
Right. Thank you, Bill Clark. It's always a pleasure to have you here. And if you want more information, okay, I going to give you Bill's home phone number. Bill, you got to move out so that she can come in now.
Oh, okay.
Well, I give the
You
phone
were
number.
supposed to say that first.
Yeah, no. Bill's home phone number. He wants to give his home phone number because he doesn't have an email address. It's 474-4510. You can give him a call, and he'll tell you all the information about the Rocheport Hall of Fame, the first ever. Okay, next year, the second annual, as he told me. Bill Clark, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, Jane Whiteside is with us from formerly the Missouri Symphony Society. Now it's just the Missouri Symphony, right?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Society is gone.
That's right.
Why?
It is. Well, we have been here almost 50 years,
Yeah.
and I think the board sort of looked at opportunities to not a new identity, because our history is too storied to do that, but we wanted to become a little bit more updated. We need to build younger audience, and we need to reintroduce ourselves to the community, because once you've been somewhere for that long and we've had various things that have happened to us over those years, it became important to say, hey, we're still here, we're still doing beautiful music, and really put the emphasis on our symphony orchestra. So we did a lot of research into this and consulted our stakeholders and members, and there was no objection to dropping the word society, which can be a little bit of a barrier. So we're now didn't change it that much,
Okay.
just the Missouri Symphony.
So the Missouri Symphony. So what does the Missouri Symphony have going on this summer?
Well, we have a lot of things going on. Of course, Hot Summer Nights is coming up, and we're doing our annual Hot Summer Nights Music Academy, which starts on June 12th and runs through the 17th, and that's a camp for children probably age 8 through age 14, and it will be 3/4 of a day at we have classes, they get to play, we have coaches.
Where will this be?
It is going to be at Christian Fellowship Church, which is a new location for us.
Okay.
And we're excited to have a partnership with them. And they'll do a concert at the end. It's a fun experience for the kids. And,
that sounds wonderful.
Our musicians get to work with them, too, as coaches. So, this will be a great opportunity if you have a budding musician in your family.
Right.
Who's been playing for a couple of years.
So that's the summer camp. Then the Hot Summer Nights runs from when to when?
June 7th to July 14th.
Okay. And you will have the annual special 4th of July.
Yes, the Patriotic Pops.
Patriotic
we do.
Pops. Can I call that an annual one?
Yes, you can, because we've been doing it for quite some time.
I'm getting
and,
I'm getting the look from Bill Clark whether it can be an annual or not. And when will this be?
Patriotic Pops is July 3rd.
So the day before the 4th of July.
Yes. And our kickoff is June 7th, as always, at Stevens Lake, which you could say is an annual also, at their amphitheater, which is sort of an overview of the season. We have a lot of fun things scheduled for this year, which I'm going to come back and talk to you about.
Okay, so what's the web address then?
It is themosey.org.
Mosey?
The T-H-E, Mosey, M-O-S-Y.org for Mo Symphony.
Okay. All right. That's the new web address.
It is.
So if they just Google Missouri Symphony,
It'll take
or if
them
they
right
Google
there.
Missouri Symphony Society, it'll come up.
And our tickets are on sale, so
Okay,
they can check
thank you.
out.
Bye-bye.